You can call me Mystic Mike because I predict these things.
Clay Guida versus Chase Hooper takes place this weekend at UFC 310 on the undercard. And I'm going to go with Chase Hooper in this one. Younger guy, bigger, only 25 years old, hasn't even hit his prime yet. We're seeing market improvement from him compared to the early days of him in the UFC. Clay Guida is going to be a smaller guy, 5'7", 70-inch reach, 42 years old. He's going to be 17 years older. He's going to have a 4-inch reach disadvantage against Chase Hooper. I just don't think this is a very good matchup for Clay Guida, honestly. On a 2-fight skid, losing to decent guys, but not the best. He's had a propensity to get chinned in the past, get knocked down a lot. Been subbed as well against guys like Charles Oliveira, Claudio Puelles. I think Chase Hooper can find a submission in this one if he wants to. Chase Hooper wasn't the highest on this guy when he first got into the UFC. Thought he was just going to be one of those kind of one-trick ponies, grappling specialist. Looked kind of like a soy-bodied guy. Not a lot of muscle to him, but ever since his debut, when he came in and he fought Alex Caceres, he fought Daniel Tamer and won that one, lost to Alex Caceres, won against Peter Barrett, lost to Steven Peterson, which isn't a good look, wins another one, so he's just kind of win-loss. Has a really bad performance against Steve Garcia, where Steve Garcia just really put it on him on the feet. Took a lot of damage in that fight against Steve Garcia, but we all know how good Steve Garcia is now. That dude looks like an absolute killer. He's on a run. 2023, he beats Nick Fiore, subs Jordan Levitt in the first round, and that's a good feather in your cap. Jordan Levitt's no slouch. Dude's good on the ground, very well-rounded guy. And then most recently fought Slava Borshchev. This was kind of eye-opening for me. I thought Chase Hooper was going to get pieced apart on the feet by Borshchev. He's just a much better striker on paper. And Chase Hooper ended up catching him on the feet, dropped him, ended up getting a Darce choke in the second round. So Chase Hooper looks like he's really growing into his frame as of late. Before, he kind of just looked like a string bean, but his last performance, it looked like he'd been putting on a little bit of muscle. Like I said, he's only 25. He's just at the beginning of his career, 4, 5, 6 years away from his athletic prime. Clay Guida, on the other hand, 42. He's on the way out. He's probably just at this point just trying to get paychecks, but we're not going to see any huge new wrinkles in Clay Guida's game. He's kind of always been the same, just a pressure fighter. He'll shoot takedowns. He'll get into a brawl. It's got to be a brawl for Clay Guida to win. He's not a tactician. He's not going to be sniping somebody from the outside. He's got a very easy style to game plan and strategize against, and I think Chase Hooper has better striking, obviously the rangier guy on the feet, and very good jiu-jitsu to nullify any of Clay Guida's takedowns. So I'm going to go with Chase Hooper. I think he's got a lot of potential. Very young, already very talented, has a lot of UFC experience already, only going to be getting better. I just think Chase Hooper, he's training on a daily basis to be one of the best fighters in the UFC. A lot of upside, a lot of years left in his career. And you look at Clay Guida, and he's 42, probably not giving it at all in the gym. I just think this is it's a bad matchup for Clay Guida in this one. So I think Chase Hooper will win this one. I think he'll get a submission. If not submission, I think he'll dominate Clay Guida everywhere in this fight and get a decision. Thanks, guys.